Are you looking for a brand new MMO to play in 2023? And also one that's going to be on console? Well, I got some wonderful news for you for today, because we just got us a whole bunch of information for the new MMO, Chrono Odyssey, over on the PS5, as well as some other stuff later. But of course, today we're going to be looking at the new coming out from Sony about this, as well as looking at the brand new gameplay trailer for the fourth time to see if there's an MMO that might interest you, especially if you're not really in the MMO anime scene. But nonetheless, before we hop into that, welcome back to your number one stop for MMO how-to gameplay and of course all that jazz. But before we hop into this, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, as well as supporting a true subs over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn. I'm still in the middle of a giant subathon. Come on over. I'm live right now, or maybe you will be looking at Luna or Llamahead. Either way, I'm live right now, as well as, of course, everybody that is supporting through memberships over on YouTube. Thank you, my dudes, as well as a big thank you to a 1K who is supporting at the Luna tier. Thank you, my dude. And with that, let's jump into this and let's discuss the brand new MMO. So let's go ahead and start off with the biggest part of this, which is called the brand new gameplay, or I should say the reveal of the gameplay for Odyssey. So let's see what we're getting into here. Okay, so right out the gate, we are dealing with normal medieval MMO. Okay, I take it back. We literally dealing with Elder Wayne stuff now. Yeah, you can tell there's a net-gen MMO. I'm getting a lot of From Software vibes here, I gotta say. Okay, the floors actually look decent. Okay. I gotta say, environment-wise, look good. It don't look really that MMO-ish, I gotta say. Okay, here we go. Combat. Let's see. Okay, I take it back. It literally is, like... It literally so combat. Man, that roll with that, like, attack, it literally just straight our souls. It does look... The animation does look a little clunky, though, a little bit. So maybe not nearly that polish of, like, a Souls MMO. But it still kind of got that vibe to it a bit. Yeah, like, how much, like, it seemed like some of the animation have, like, not exactly, like, that quick of an animation. Which very much feel like this is not going to be action-based. This is probably going to be, like, more, like, hotkey MMO. Or, like, all your attack going to be on, like, a timer a little bit. Any of the timer with probably a few seconds, or fractions of seconds. Okay, he just cast a buff. Okay. So, okay, we got buff, we got magic, got melee. Okay, we got range. Okay, we're hitting all the notes here. But yeah, it does. It very much got that, like, stutter to the animation like you see in a lot of MMOs. Okay, that was a very awkward cut. Okay, so obviously we're also going for a lot of, like, big combat areas. Also, I'm guessing this is probably like a war boss fight. I feel like it looked like the Diablo 4 bot we did in the beta, just the camera down instead of up. Okay, so we got a class that have time. Like some type of time control. Yeah, there's a lot of gameplay, I do gotta say. Okay, I'm sensing timing gonna be a very big thing in this, isn't it? Okay. I still can't like like drop the feeling of feeling very soul-like. That or maybe a little like Dragon Dogma as well might also be another puzzle. Wait, did that pull to the chain Keldors? Wait, did they chain Keldors on the fly though? Okay, we gotta relook at that. Are we doing a gacha game? Okay, I thought I knew what we was up to that little bit. Okay, hang on. Let me see that one more time. Cause watch it, like that one dude look like you get hit and then he become a mage. Or maybe that was a cut. Let me see. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it look. I didn't mean to go that far, but yeah, look at that. Like the person get hit. Like, well, is it heal? Yeah, right there, you get hit and then they become a mage. So I wonder that like either maybe like a mimic spell, or like, you know, putting up like a mannequin of yourself and then you get hit and then you go back to your character. Or I wonder if that is like a sign that either you can change character on the fly, or maybe like a gacha thing with like one die and then another character show up. That would look like there, and that's the only scene that looked like that. Other than that, like I said, the animation does seem to have like that, like, you know, stuttering wait, like it hit and then like a second to continue. It kind of does got that look to it. And of course, if you want to watch that trailer we just looked at, I will have that link in the description, as well as the article from the PlayStation blog here about this. So let's go ahead, let's jump into that, because there is a couple things of note. So let's go ahead and start off with, of course, the game engine itself. Originally, I thought they were going to be a Unreal 4 game, but no, this is indeed a UE5 engine MMO, so I get that good. Maybe, hopefully, they built from the ground up for Unreal 5, and we won't have like a mid translation or movement like we have seen with some other MMOs. So, for anyone that's wondering, UE5 on that. Also, the combat itself, it's stating here to introduce some time into it. We actually saw that in the trailer. At least in the trailer, it seemed like it's a little more gimmicky, but there will be a big part of the game and being made out, as in every class will have the ability to use it, and we will go in further into that in a moment, but we will see how that's going to turn out. And of course, this is a real-time MMO, which, as we saw, they'll obviously real-time, but the question is, I'm wondering if they pointing that out as stating that may not be a like hotkey MMO, or MMO similar that you have seen, such as like WoW, or any getting into like the mobile stuff as well, of having your ability on timer. Maybe they meaning by real time, maybe it actually is full real time action combat. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that, because it still technically look like it probably is on a timer for ability. But nonetheless, here we also have a statement that this indeed will be open world. So in return, we will see if we have any low queens anywhere, or if there's like 100% actually is open world. So nice little touch here on that. I'm curious to see if that will be for everything. But nonetheless, when we get into the combat though, this is where we start getting a little more interesting here as far as what we can affect. So of course, as showed off in the trailer here, with you having a base attack, your defense, your dodge, as well as being able to switch seamlessly between multiple weapons in real time. This still don't exactly answer the question, is it going to be the version of what we saw, or what seemed like we saw with changing into the mage. It does look like there will be multiple weapons. I'm curious to see if it will be more gacha, or will it be just you character pull out this and weapon. But nonetheless, we do know that as well. But as far as the classes are concerned, they did state there is going to be 6 dedicated classes here, with, of course, Swordsman, Ranger, Sorcerer, Paladin, Berserker, and Assassin. And of course, we did see a whole bunch of that there. I need to go back through it. I don't think we saw the Assassin, but I know we at least saw the Swordsman, Ranger, Sorcerer, and Paladin as well there, but the rest of them could have been in there as well. And of course, there will be character customization here. So it look like maybe it's not fully gacha. Maybe we are going to be able to elite make our bait character. Or who knows, maybe they're going to go a step farther And if it does go the way of each weapon being a character type, like visually, who knows? Maybe that will be each of them could be modified. Once again, they did not state anywhere in this if this is like gotcha by any means. Like I said, it just very much looked like it was in that trailer. But nonetheless, we will have character customization. And then, of course, when it comes to the time power, since I said we're going to go back into that, but they do state here with the ability to manipulate time and space, and you will be able to stop time, rewind event, and a 4 other timelines. So this is the thing I'm curious about. Of like, obviously the timeline stuff probably got more to do with the main story, I imagine. But when it comes to the whole like stopping time and rewinding time, I'm curious to know if they're going to operate similar to, I don't remember the name of the game, but I know a lot of racing games do that. I think Forza any do this, if I remember right. Well, maybe you are going to have like a ability that gonna like level over time, or like a progression bar, and then if you get hit, you can just rewind back so you don't get hit. I don't know how that's going to operate, especially if you're playing with, hundreds of people here. Neat idea. We will see if that actually work in practice. Or maybe all this is going to be, maybe, who knows, maybe it'd be more like Overwatch, where you just rewind your attack or your movement, and you just, the person still shoot, you just don't get hit, maybe? I don't know. I get the closest thing we got to go with here, like maybe Overwatch, since I know they did that up. But nonetheless, it looked like the time control is going to be more than a story for Muffin, as well as a just semi-gimmick. It seemed like it might actually be deeper than that. But speaking of hundreds of players, they did say here, of course, you will be battling aside hundreds of players, which I get, we technically got the preview here in that video of that. Kind of feel like in a lot of ways this is kind of going like the Throne and Liberty vibe of just being like, let's just try as many people as humanly possible on Queen. We will see how they actually operate on PS5 and as well as PC as well, since, that haven't exactly been the bet thing for MMOs of doing the large scale battle in the past. Especially when we break down lag. But hey, who knows? Maybe the Unreal Engine is a little bit better at that, and we will see. But either the main thing I'm curious here, though, Elite outside of the 100 bait players, is of course with Unreal Engine 5 do have a little funkiness when it comes to open world games, especially for MMOs. I'm very curious to see how that gets translated, but nonetheless, that is pretty much everything coming from that. No date or anything at all. So to say this is a game we will probably be seeing a whole bunch more of. Who knows? Maybe we will see it at the upcoming Game Fest in, I believe, June. But we will have to wait and see on that. But nonetheless, I will go ahead and keep you all up to date on what's going on with this as we get more and more information. And hopefully it will be here soon. And we can all have a brand new PS5 MMO to play. And of course, they will be coming to other things as well, such as on PC, of course. So hopefully a day and date on everything, but only time will tell. So make sure you go ahead and hit that wonderful subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future updates. And of course, to stay up to date with pretty much everything MMO. But for now, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. And of course, let me know in the comment how you feeling about this. And are you any interested in this? Or are you just waiting for Throne of Liberty? Or maybe Blue Protocol? Let me know below. And while you are down there, I will go ahead and see you in the comments.